Hey, welcome. This is Brett Robinson. I'm speaking to you on behalf of Guided Walkthrough. And basically, I've posted a few LinkedIn articles on Guided Walkthrough, what it can do, what it can mean for your business, how it can help your users, and how it can practically eliminate any training on any browser-based application. So if you're implementing a new SaaS product and you need a way of getting users to accept it more, to eliminate your training, and to also limit your support calls that you'll get, and of course also as well is getting your users to be able to operate this from day one. Okay, so literally from day one, I take the business processes and I turn them into guided walkthrough guides, and they are available and can be available to do your UAT testing, all the way out to being in the production system. So when a new user comes on board and said, hey, we didn't have any training, so can you take me through? Yeah, what process do you want to do in the business? I want to create a new customer. Okay, here you go. Here's the guide. Click on it, and it takes them through in the live system on how to create a customer. For today's example, for today's video, I'm using a SaaS product. Okay, it's a SaaS product. We're using Firefox, and it's called Samanage. Now, Samanage is a help desk application. So what I thought I would do is I would show you, especially for those of you who've never heard of Samanage, and you just thought, do you know what? I'd like to really kind of know what this application's about. Now, I'm hoping that a lot of you aren't going to know it. So that way you could see how easy it is to be able to use it using the guided walkthroughs. Now, these guides can be available if you already have Samanage and you say, you know what, those guides are pretty good. Let me trial a couple with my user base, see if they're widely accepted, and if they are, how about coming in and doing some more guides? We could do that. Okay, that's not a problem. Or, you just want to see what this software is about. You're thinking about buying it for your company. Then again, it will take you through a few examples to show you how to do it. Okay, so let's kind of get started here. So Samanage, as you can see here on the desktop, for me rattling on. What I'm going to first do is I'm going to start up the dashboard on how to create these guides. This is what I would do. This is how I do it. I come into your company and say, okay, what's your business process? And we go through each one of them, and I would create a guide up to the tune of 50 steps. Now, I don't recommend that each guide has 50 steps. I would recommend that maybe each guide would have around about 15, 20 steps, maybe 25. Okay, I wouldn't go too far into it. I try and modularize them. I try and break them up for you or suggest to you. Now, there's no reason why you can't do your own guides. You can get your own account and do your own guides, or you could get the account and also then have someone come in, or you could get the account and you can have someone remotely doing these guides. Okay, so several different options. You can have 1 to 5 guides, 10 guides, 20 guides, 100 guides, 500 guides if you want. And the best part about all of this is the fact that it's guide based. It's not user based. Okay, so there's a few applications out there that do a similar sort of thing, but they are user based, not guide based. Okay, so that's very, very important. I know I've gotten a couple of quotes from a couple of the leading ones out there at the moment, and you're looking around about for anywhere, and it doesn't kind of matter. I mean, you can have 500 users or 100 users, and you're still going to roughly pay about starting price around about $10,000 to $15,000. Okay, and as you go up, it's going to get a lot more expensive. Then there's the cost of actually developing the guides and the implementation of those guides. Okay, so I have done my homework. I've selected the best company that I wanted to get on the right side of. and I trialed out many of these. Okay, there's quite a few. I mean, you'd be surprised. There are quite a few of them about, but I believe this one is A, the easiest to use, B, it kind of just does what it says on the tin and gets on with it, and I think C as well, as it's all guide based pricing, it's not user based. Okay, so that's the kind of the key point there. And also as well as it's a very good solid quality product, where I have found a few of the sort of middle of the road packages out there, even some of the cheaper ones, I found very buggy. Now, I'm a test manager by trade, so it's my job to find the bugs and to find the problems with it and to find what the users are not going to like. So anyway, right, over the shoulder, here we go, Samanage. Samanage, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to write this about, I've got a list here of several things. I think the first thing I'm going to write about is how to create, if I can spell, create an incident. Okay, create an incident. That's the first one I'm going to do. Now you can set up tags on this, so you can have tags for your HR, tags for your marketing, tags for your finance people. Okay, you can also have a company-wide tag, so everybody sees a certain set of guides, and then of course as you go into each of the departments, they might see another set of guides. Now I've already set up a few here, so I'll just name this Samanager HR. Okay, so all the people that log on to HR will see this guide. Okay, it'll come out in a little pop-up and it'll be available to them. So first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to dashboard and then service desk. So I'll select service desk off the dashboard. Okay, so there you go, it's already populated this. Okay, it's saying here, click on service desk. Now I can tell this menu to go in various different places. Now the reason why this is because you might have a field that sits underneath of it, so you don't want the speech bubble to cover it up. Okay, and what I'm going to do, I want to say, since it's a link, I'll say when I click on this selected element, go to the next step, and here's a space where I can write another 150 characters to tell the user what I want to do. So I might be able to say, for instance, this is a link to click. Okay, please note next screen, please note there are options behind this. Okay, just something basic, and you can see over here, this is what the user is going to see. It's actually got the note in italics right there, and then you can also say, is this step optional, yes or no? Okay, so in this case it's not, because it's quite a key step. Okay, so we'll add the step just like that. There you go, all done. So as you can see, it disappears, right? So what I can do now, just go to dashboard again, get rid of that, because what it's done is it's gone behind the pop-up, right? So I told it to go to service desk, so we'll go ahead and we'll click on service desk, because that's where the first link's going to take us. Now as you can see here, I've got several options here at the top that I can do. So incident is where we're at. This is a report of all the incidents that I've raised or that have been assigned to me. This is my incident list. So we're going to create an incident. So we'll go to new incident, click on new incident. That's a pretty good place right there. It's not interfering with anything. And again, I'll make sure it's on the selected element. Add step. That's step 2 done. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll click on that to raise a new incident. Up pops this little screen here. It says, okay, it's a state, it's new. Okay, the requester is myself. because I'm raising the incident. Now I could be a help desk person, or I believe as well, Samanage also offer a self-service. So if you were going on to the portal, an internet portal that they provide, you could also go through here and go to that portal and create your own incident. Okay. So that's that done. So the next thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to select a category. Okay, so click on select. This is one of those words I always spell wrong, so I just want to make sure I spell it right. And again, I want to click on the bottom. And again, on selected element. Add step. Done. Don't need to say anything. Now, I could, if I wanted to, I could say a specific category. So if I was doing a test, I might just stick in a category in there. So if I was creating this as a test script, I'd say select facilities. And then I might get on facilities, I might get a few different options than I would say that this was an IT services call. Or perhaps it was a human resources one. Now since I set the tag at the beginning as Samanager HR, I'm going to go ahead and put that on human resources. Okay? So that's that one done. Next, I could potentially have a subcategory. Okay, so again, click on select sub, category, just like that. Again, I could put this at the bottom in the middle, just like that, or I could stick it out to the side, stick it over there, so it's quite versatile. But I'm going to stick this one over here just to show you the difference. And again, it's clicked on selected element. There's nothing else to add. I could add some more text to that if I want. Add step, done job. Okay, so I'll go through here and I'll say it's about my benefits. Okay, so then I'll go up here, select new field, select title, so enter title of the incident, right? And again, you can center this around and have a play with it. Okay, now this one's already automatically saying that when you're typing on the text, you start typing, it will do it. I don't want to do that. I want to put it on the next button. Okay, and there's many reasons why. I mean, you can do it to where you just start typing and that box would disappear, but then what happens is the next one up here, and it might be overshadowing that, so I don't want to take away from that. So what I'll do is type in the title, and again, I might give some hints in here in this further text that you have. There's 150 characters. I might give some further information in there. So here we are, the title. We're on benefits. We're in HR. Have not received my bonus for this quarter. Okay. Okay. So that's that field. Close. Getting ahead of myself. So again, select this and go here and say this is enter in description of the incident. Right. So that's okay, we'll leave that there. And now we'll get into the explanation. I did not receive my bonus in my June pay statement as promised. Can someone please contact me? Wage slip attached. Right? Thanks, Brett. Okay. Right? So that's done. Now I'll go to, we know who is assigned to already. Yeah. I could, if I was again going through the portal, I could do this if I had the authority to go through the portal and raise an incident and I had the authority to assign it. You don't necessarily have to. This could be a manager. or whoever can reassign incidents. You could also reassign in the team members. But for this case, I mean, I've phoned in, for instance, and I've spoken to Brett Robinson, who's the help desk person, and he's raised this incident on my behalf. Okay, so we're just going to jump to priority. Now, I'll stick that over there just to get it out of the way. So click on instead priority. Okay, and again it's click on selected element. Right, so we're at step. So here we go. We'll click on the priority. Now this is about my pay, right? So I can't set it as critical because it's the way sort of help desk kind of work. Critical is affecting more than one person on the network or in the business. Okay, a high could be affecting several people, so there might be several people that haven't been paid their bonus. But for the most part, it'll probably be a medium in this case because we got another month to sort it out. Okay, we got another 3.5 weeks to get this sorted for you, so it's probably not going to be that bad. But you know what? If it was me, I'd probably set it as a high. I'd probably go critical, but we'll just, for this exercise, we'll just put it on high. So the next thing is the due date. Okay, now they're telling me it's going to be in next month's pay. Okay, so enter due date, but you're telling the guy, look, I need this straight away. Okay, I can't be messing about with this. This is my money we're talking about here. Okay, so again, the next button, we'll choose on that one. So due date comes up and we'll say, look, I gotta have this sorted out by Friday. This is money that's owed to me, so you guys need to sort this out. We'll close that. Then we'll go to site. So again, you can play around with these things. I'll stick that probably above it so it just stays well clear of everything. So select site. Okay, so select the site, and again it should be on the selected element. Yeah, generally what it does is remembers from the last one that you did, and it generally stays there unless it's a text box, then it will change it. So site, I've got London in here. Okay, so I've selected that. So the next one is department. So what department am I in? Okay, again, you kind of want to get this out of the way, and we'll select department. There's the department. Okay, again, selected, yep, add step, done job. Okay, and we'll go through here and we'll select the department. Okay, there isn't one, I didn't set any up yet, but that's okay because it doesn't matter because that'll always be there. And I'm going to go through and actually show you how to set up in another video, over the shoulder video. I'll go ahead and I'll set up some organizations, some offices, sites, and some departments. Right, so the next one is, I'm just going to highlight this. I'm not going to click on it. Click on attach files. Okay, so we can say here, attach any information stroke documents that would assist the person answering this incident. Right? That's just a little note there just to tell the user, so we'll put that out to the side. Again, click on selected element, attach, done job. What I'm going to do, I'm going to edit this because I don't really want that selected on click to, because if you're not going to select it, okay, you still want to be able to navigate away from it. So they would just say, okay, I've done that step, hit next. So the final step is to go ahead and create the incident, right? Done job on selected element, that's it, done. Okay, so we'll go ahead and hit select create incident. Okay, that's done. As you can see right here, number 8, defect or incident number 8 we have added. So this one right here is ours. Yeah. And so as you can see, that's the stuff we set up. Okay. And it's a new incident. Now I can move this incident. There may be another guide at the end of this guide that says, hey, do you want to move this incident along? Yeah. Okay. Then see this guide. See the next guide on how to raise the, escalate the incident up to a manager or up to another person. Or if I was the help desk person, I could click into this incident and reassign it to someone else in the team who could better help them. I might just be a general help desk person. Raising this incident. Okay, I've looked at it. I've sent them an email or whatever, said please send us some more documentation. I then escalated it up to the payroll people. Said, hey, someone needs to deal with this and sort this out for them. I can't authorize to pay, so someone else has to do it. So that is, pretty much it. So thank you for watching this. Again, this is an over-the-shoulder on guided walkthroughs and how to set up your own guided walkthrough guides. Hopefully, this will give you a better insight than the videos I've been posting in my article. The videos are great for just giving you a general idea, but I thought I would just kind of show you. And of course, what I also do is I will take you through and show you what the self-help tab looks like in future videos to show you what I mean by the guides and how you can slide out the little slider that sits over here on the side of the screen. It says self-help. You slide that out and you can then select what guide you want to go through and it will walk you through basically. So that is pretty much it. Thanks for joining and look out for some more of my over-the-shoulder guided walkthroughs. Thank you.